been stuck in lights, roadworks and traffic for the last like 40 minutes, and it had me thinking about Emily's autism diagnosis and things like that, and you know, and I've come to a decision. It's something I've been thinking about for a while actually, but I've just not known sort of where to go, how to approach it, kind of the process, I guess. But what I'm gonna do is I am going to refer myself for an autism assessment, because I'm aware that autism is hereditary. It's sort of passed down, so I know there's aspects of my own personality and things like that that, you know, some other people struggle with, like social interactions and things like that. So maybe it's time, and it shouldn't have taken this long, I guess, for me to have an assessment as well. So I'm going to have a look online later. I'm going to scroll through some Google searches. I'm going to do a bit of a Google search in terms of the best process for it. And oh my god, the traffic is so bad. We're due a storm later actually. We're due a snowstorm from like, I don't know what, 12 or something. No, 6. I don't know. Later on, we're due a snowstorm for the next 2 days. I don't think it'll settle. It feels too warm. That's the car. But yeah, anyway, the point of this video was basically just to sort of, you know, say that I'm going to put myself forward for an autism assessment as well and see what comes back. And I will feed back to you guys and let you know what the diagnosis is, I guess. These things are never easy, it's never an easy decision, but both my children have been diagnosed with having autism or some level of autism, so I think it only makes sense for me to kind of put myself forward and yeah, self-refer, I guess. Like I said, I don't know the best way of doing that. Sorry, I'm not doing much looking at the camera or talking to you guys, but I'm just concentrating on the road. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I guess I'll put a little bit up on the screen about, you know, the Google search and the links, and because I know some of them are free, I think, self-referrals. They may take a little bit longer. There might be a waiting list. But I know quite a lot you have to pay for. Preferably, I'd like to go for one that you don't have to pay for. Maybe there's something I can do through work even. I don't know. I'm really not sure. I've got to look into it. But yeah, had a really good couple of days with Emily. I was meant to film this morning. I was meant to film the morning routine. Absolutely forgot. Had a bit of a lay-in. Got Emily to school a little bit late, simply due to the ice and the traffic. Oh man. So yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Like how driving gives you that headspace and time to sit back and think about these things. Especially, like, I've not got Emily now for until next Tuesday. Today's Thursday, so I mean, she said she's gonna FaceTime me on Saturday. She was like, I'll see you on Saturday, but I don't get to see her in person until pick up on Tuesday, which is a good few days. So yeah, it's never easy dropping her off on a Thursday. That means I don't get to see her for a few days, and that bit's difficult, but it also gets you thinking about things and reflecting on the last few days and things that have happened, things that have been said. So yeah, we'll see we'll see how all the self-referral process goes. I don't imagine that's going to be easy. Trying to find somewhere that's free with a quick turnaround, but might as well try. Give it a go. I am under. There's no illusion here. Like, I fully expect them to come back and go, yeah, you've got the tism. You've got the full-blown tism, and that's why your kids have got it. So, you know, it just is what it is, isn't it? I don't know what it means for me going forward. I'm not expecting any kind of support or anything. I'll probably just plod on, carry on doing what I'm doing. But it'll be there. You know, it'll give me a better understanding of what, you know, where does it come from? Like, well, I say better understanding, like better understanding in terms of where it's come from. Like, no, because I don't know whether my mum's got it, my dad had it. You know, it's passed down genetically, so, you know, not in terms of that, but a better understanding, or maybe I don't know, I can go through it with Oliver and Emily, can't I? Once I'm assessed and sort of diagnosed. I've already put 100% down on me, like me being having the tism and stuff. I've got the tism. Other people have said it, other people have, like, you know, noticed traits in me that the kids might have got it from me and stuff. So yeah, I'm under no illusion whatsoever that this will come back as what do they class it as? Not positive. Come back as 100%. Come back as 100% tism. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and update you guys, let you know that I'll be self-referring, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. I've said it a million times, haven't I now? Still not home. I'm on my way. I'm working from home today because of the weather warning. It's been upgraded to an amber weather warning. It was a yellow weather warning for 6 p.m. It was 12. It was dinner time. Then it's changed and changed and changed, as it always does with the weather forecast. And now it is 6 p.m. that we're due some snow right through to Friday. So we've been upgraded from yellow weather warning to amber weather warning, which means I'm not going to risk it. We've had a load of ice as well. I'm not going to risk working from town, working from the office, because I might not get home. Last year I was driving a 2007 Astra, really crappy little thing, but I loved the car. I absolutely loved the Astra. I always said as a kid that I was going to get an Astra, and I did as my first car, but it got me nowhere. I got trapped. I had to ditch the car and bail and walk the rest of the way home because of the snow, and I'm not doing that again. There's no chance I'm spending it. My journey from town to home is 20 minutes, and I am not spending 2.5 hours. I mean, I'm driving a better car this time, but it's an electric MG ZS, so there's no way I'm gonna risk it. I mean, this thing this thing does wheel spins in wet, so yeah, definitely working from home today. Yeah, I haven't really got much else to update you on. Emily hasn't been doing any recording. Oliver comes this weekend from Friday to Sunday, I think, because I've sent him a message but he hasn't replied, which is annoying. I guess his tism just doesn't allow him to care to respond. Oh, he's not on it. He's not on it with his phone at all. Like, you'll send him a WhatsApp and it's like 2 days later he'll reply. But I guess he's busy as well, and he's 14. He's doing his own thing, so can't hold it against the lad. It's just when you're trying to plan and trying to do stuff, it's just annoying, because now I don't know whether he's actually coming or not. So who knows? With the weather, I don't suspect we'll be able to do much anyway. But yeah, we'll see. I'll do a little bit of recording this this weekend. Might do a bit of recording with Oliver actually, if he wants to. But yeah, anyway, I guess this video was more about the self-referral. I hate driving sometimes, get some proper idiots on road. About the self-referral of the autism assessment. So I'll come back in a second once I've done some research. So it's been a couple of days. I've not had time to do the self-assessment referral form. We've had Storm Goretti kick in. As you can see, we've had the snow, a lot of snow. So I've been a little bit busy. I've been at work and stuff, so I've not really had time to look at a self-assessment thing. However, I have just been on, it's the car beeping. I've just been on and had a look, done a bit of a Google search, and I think I found a free self-referral assessment questionnaire, which I will fill out in due course. I'll put it up on the screen for you so you can have a quick look. There's a wealth of information about autism, ASD, managing it in adults, all sorts. You have to bear with me, I'm just driving, trying to pull off in snow. So I will be making that self-assessment referral potentially this evening. I'll show you guys all the questions and things that you need to run through, you know, and just give a little bit of feedback in terms of the process itself. The thing is, it's not an easy thing to do as well. I mean, it's a big step, isn't it? You know, assessing yourself, having yourself assessed for autism. It's a learning curve for everybody, but it's about knowledge. It's about understanding, changing the way you think, your mindset, the way you do things, the way you react. Just being conscious of your own stuff. Do you like the shades, by the way? This car's nuts. My sister bought them for me. Let's put the heating on. Steamy windows already. Yeah. So new shades to match the jacket, which I thought was nice. Anyway, so the self-assessment referral, which is what this video is about. I keep losing track. That's probably the TISM, isn't it? Full-blown TISM over here. Yeah, I don't know what the question. I mean, I remember going through the assessment for Emily and Oliver. Well, not Oliver, but Emily. And it was a load of questions about, like, from birth to now, how you manage things, their functionalities, needs and requirements growing up, what they're interested in, all sorts. It gets really deep, and I sort of suspect that the adult one will be the same, although potentially different, because, you know, we're adults, aren't we? So, but yeah, I'll keep you posted. Like I said, I'll have shown you some of the links and things. There's various links. There's loads and loads of links on there that you can go through, have a look at. If you're wanting to pay for an autism assessment because you think it might be more in-depth or helpful or whatever, there's options for that as well. I'm going to go for the free one because I just want to, I'm almost 100% certain I've got the TISM. So, lots of cars beeping. Let's keep that up. Man, the sun's so bright. Put it down. Put it down anyway, innit? Yeah. So, I just want a basic understanding. You know, I want to know what it comes back with, what it says, just for myself, really. But yeah, like I mentioned before, I've not got the kids this weekend. I thought I had a little bit of time to get things done. I've done a load of housework. You know how it goes. House looks like a bomb once the kids have gone. It's a bit disheartening watching them go, but then you're distracted by cleaning up anyway. But that's all done now. I'm off out to Castleton for the day. Gonna go for a walk and maybe the pub with the missus. And yeah, see how the day goes. The car was so frosty this morning. There's ice, like droplets of ice everywhere. It's supposed to be like 3-4 degrees today, so the ice should melt. But then the weather's balmy. It's going to turn to 10 degrees Celsius tomorrow. That's insane. I guess the weather front's moving off and the warm weather's setting in. Warm weather. It's January, isn't it? Not warm weather. Just another weather front. You know what I mean. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on the self-referral assessment, the questionnaire. I'll probably post another little section after this. After this short clip, and show you myself going through the questions and things. And that's the camera. This car beeps so much. MGZSXI, and all it does is beep at me, telling me that things are forward-facing camera's not working, and you know, cars in front are stopping too quick, or the lane assist's not working, or yeah, decent car. It's an electric car, but the beeping's annoying. I'm gonna have to go in the settings and try and sort that out. But yeah, I might bring you back in a minute, go through the questionnaire with you, go through the old questionnaires and see how it goes, and see what, I mean, I fully imagine that this link, you know, I'll go through the questionnaire and at the end it'll be like, yeah, you must pay £54 for the result. But I'm thinking, because it said free, I'm trusting it, and it's an NHS link, I think. But yeah, I'll bring you back, talk through the questionnaire. I'm driving at the moment, so as always. So I'll bring you back when I'm going through the questionnaire. Right, so I've looked through various links online, and I've settled on this one, diverse diagnosis. So take our free autism test online. Now, just to be aware, you're not going to get a diagnosis from a free online test. You're going to need to get a specific, you know, diagnosis from a registered, you know, clinician, I guess you call them. I don't know how I'd go about doing that. Maybe I need to speak to the doctor, but this will just give you a flavour of, you know, the questions that you're going to get asked and go through. It'll give you a flavour of what, you know, a better understanding of your own sort of thought processes and stuff like that, and what the outcome might actually be at the end. So this one, take our free autism test online. Are you wondering if you or someone you care about might have autism? Take our free autism test today. Designed specifically for individuals aged 18 and above. This test is evidence-backed and science-backed. Whatever the result may reveal, please know that you're not alone on this journey. We understand how you might be feeling, and our team is here to support. So let's click Start Test now. Basically, ready to take control of your mental health journey. Getting started is easy. Click through to our secure platform, initiate the online autism test, and begin the process of discovering your cognitive profile. Our goal is to empower you with knowledge and insights that pave the way for informed decision making and effective management of autism. Start the test. How many are there? Does it tell you? I don't think it tells you. Okay, so let's run this one. Let's run through this one together. I prefer to do things with others rather than my own. Definitely disagree, because I prefer to do things on my own. I prefer to do things the same way over and over again. Not really. Slightly disagree. I put definitely disagree there, slightly disagree, because I do prefer, like, in the morning I'll get out of bed and I'll jump out of bed and I'll want to get some fresh air, so I'll nip out straight away, so I'm up and out. But, you know, if that falls by the wayside, it's not a big thing. If I try to imagine something, I find it very easy to create a picture in my mind. Slightly agree. I frequently get so strongly absorbed in one thing that I lose sight of other things. Slightly agree. I don't really know. My memory is rubbish, so slightly agree. I often notice small sounds when others do not. Definitely disagree. I usually notice car number plates or similar strings of information. Definitely disagree. Other people frequently tell me that what I've said is impolite, even though I think it's polite. Slightly agree. Not everyone, some people do. When I'm reading a story, I can easily imagine what the characters might look like. I barely read, so I'm going to put slightly disagree. In fact, I'm going to put slightly agree, because I can imagine what people look like based on a story. I guess that's standard. I'm fascinated by dates. Not really. In a social group, I can easily keep track of several different people's conversations. Disagree. Next, I find social situations easy. Definitely disagree, because I don't like social situations much. I tend to notice details that others do not. Slightly disagree. Well, slightly agree, because I do. I could go with either one of those, slightly agree or disagree. I'm neutral on that one. I would rather go to a library than a party. Slightly agree. I find making up stories easy. Slightly agree. I find myself drawn more strongly to people than things. Definitely disagree. I tend to have strong interests, which I get. So you're going to have to bear with me on this, because I've got a new phone. Basically, I have been all morning spending my time updating my phone and, you know, swapping things over. So I'm on a new phone and it's gonna beep and stuff. So I apologise. I tend to have strong interests which I get upset about if I can't pursue. Slightly disagree. I do have strong interests, but I don't get upset about stuff if I can't pursue them. I enjoy social chit chat. Slightly disagree. I can do it, but don't say I particularly enjoy it. When I talk, it isn't always easy for others to get a word in edgeways. Slightly disagree, because I can hold a conversation. I'm fascinated by numbers. Definitely disagree. I'm 1,000,000% sure I've got like dyscalculus. I hate numbers and spreadsheets and calculations and working things out and dates, so not for me, thanks. When I'm reading a story, I find it difficult to work out the characters. Slightly disagree. I don't particularly enjoy reading fiction. I don't particularly enjoy reading, to be honest. Slightly agree. I find it hard to make new friends. I'm going to say disagree. I'm definitely disagree, because I can make friends. I notice patterns in things all the time. I do notice patterns, but not massively. Slightly disagree. I think I'm on a standard level on that. I think everyone does to an extent. I would rather go to the theatre than a museum. Slightly agree. I enjoy both. It does not upset me if my daily routine is disturbed. Definitely agree. I'm not bothered if it does get disturbed. I frequently find that I don't know how to keep a conversation going. Slightly agree. Sometimes I do struggle with that. I find it easy to read between the lines when someone is talking to me. I find it easy to read between the lines. Definitely, it's a definite, but do I agree or disagree? I find it easy to read between the lines. Definitely disagree, because I don't find it easy to read between the lines. I don't know, sometimes I do. I mean, sometimes I do, but I don't make it known that I do. Slightly disagree.
I usually concentrate more on the whole picture rather than the small details. Disagree, because I do get involved in quite a lot of the detail in some stuff. I'm not very good at remembering phone numbers. Slightly agree. I remember my own. I don't usually notice small changes in a situation or a person's appearance. I don't usually notice small changes. Definitely slightly agree, because I do. It's not. I know how to tell if someone's listening to me or is getting bored. So that's a social cues question. Slightly disagree. I find it easy to do more than one thing at once. Slightly agree, because I can eat a bag of crisps and watch TV. When I talk on the phone, I'm not sure when it's my turn to speak. Definitely disagree. I enjoy doing things spontaneously. Definitely agree. I'm often the last to understand the point of a joke. Definitely disagree. I find it easy to work out what someone is thinking, feeling just by looking at their face. Slightly disagree, because sometimes I don't. If there is an interruption, I can switch back to what I was doing very quickly. Slightly agree. I'm good at social chit chat. Not really. Slightly disagree. People often tell me, in fact, shall I put definitely disagree for that one? I'm good at social chit chat. I'm going to put definitely disagree. I don't particularly think I'm very good at that. People often tell me that I keep going on and on about the same thing. No, disagree. I don't go on. I'm going to say slightly disagree, because if I'm arguing with someone, you know. When I was young, I used to enjoy playing games involving pretending with other children. Definitely disagree, because I was out football, doing lad stuff, climbing trees. I like to collect information about categories of things, e.g. type of car. No, I don't like collecting stuff, but I do like falling down rabbit holes on YouTube, so slightly disagree. I find it difficult to imagine what it would be like to be someone else. Slightly agree. It's a good question. I find it difficult to imagine what it would be like to be someone else. I do definitely agree. No, I'm going to put slightly agree, because I do consider other people's feelings and things. I like to plan any activity I participate in carefully. Slightly disagree. No, strongly disagree, because I don't like to plan. I enjoy social occasions. Slightly disagree, because while I do enjoy social occasions, it's not my go-to. I find it difficult to work out people's intentions. Slightly agree. New situations make me anxious. Definitely agree. I enjoy meeting new people. Slightly agree. I'm a good diplomat. Slightly agree. I'm not very good at remembering people's date of birth. Slightly agree, in fact. Definitely agree. I find it very easy to play games with children that involve pretending. Yeah, definitely agree, because me and Emily play loads of like role play games, ones that she's made up. All right, so at this point, you've got to put your email address in. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll bring you back and show you what it says. Okay, once that's done, it then leads you to thank you for taking the autism test. Check result. Result, low score for autism traits. Your test results indicate a low score for traits commonly associated with ASD at this time. It's important to remember that autism is a spectrum, and the screening test, although accurate, does not pick up every individual with autism. It would be helpful to book a free 15-minute consultation with our experienced autism specialist clinicians. So it was clinicians, I was right, to discuss your personal challenges. Together we can decide if our internationally recognised evidence-based assessment is the right next step for gaining personalised understanding and support. Whatever your challenges are, we are here to support you. We understand it can be difficult to speak on the phone, and if this is the case, please don't hesitate to send us a website inquiry. And then, 2 links, book your free 15-minute consultation or contact us.
Right, so there you go. I've done the questionnaire online. It's given me an indicator of where I might stand on the autism spectrum, but like I say, it's just a guideline. It's literally just one of those, might I be autistic, and it'll give you some questions which I've shown you, and do it at your own pace. And it's one of those, like, it's down to you and your personal preferences, choices, whatever you want to do in it. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to maybe go down the official route and get an official diagnosis, and just see what happens. I guess I'll keep you updated in these videos anyway. Yeah, then we know. When we know, we know. What we don't know, we don't know. So yeah, there we go. Lots of rhyming. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, if you have hit the oh, pardon me, I've just had some Pepsi. If you've hit the play button and you like what you've seen so far, and you're following the journey and the content, then yeah, please hit the like, share, subscribe button. It's a new channel. We're trying to get it going, trying to get it off the ground. So yeah, everything helps. Thank you for watching, and it's been a bit of a long one, so sorry, but I'll catch you in the next one. Bosh.